Okay, we're going to see if this works. Can you guys hear me? Hello, everyone. I'm not sure why, but things are going crazy over here. See, guys, if I can do this, you can do this too. I don't know what the heck's going on, but I have just lost control again of the whole chat room. So, why oh why? Start screen share, yes. Broadcast. Okay. Can you guys hear me? I hope you can hear me. I don't even know. Now I've lost my chat box. So, okay, I'm going for it. Bert's saying he can hear me, he can see me. I'm just going to go for it. Hopefully everybody else can hear and see me as well. And again, I apologize for all this craziness. Okay, guys, so how to engage online. We're going to skip the fun part right here. We're going to talk about using imagery, which we just went through, and the fact that we all, our brain processes images 60,000 times faster than text. So the whole idea is to use imagery when you're posting things because it just makes it that much more impactful. Does that mean don't use text and don't use messages and, you know, type in? No, it just means add an image to your posts when you do it. Now, I wanted to share this. Veronica posted this the other day, this recipe. She posted the whole recipe of her potato panini. And oh my goodness, did it make every single person who saw it want one? Heck yes, it did. We all love pictures of food, right? I mean, talk about something that'll get you to stop in your tracks. So this is a great way to present Yabo. If you're on Pinterest or Instagram or things like that that use photography, absolutely post images of things that you make, of recipes. So you post the image and then she posted the recipe, and then hopefully, I wasn't sure, I didn't see it on her own personal timeline on Facebook. I caught it on the Yabo recipes group, but hopefully she put her link in there, healthyfastfoodnow.com, for people to go check out and be able to order the mashed potatoes. Or, you know, hey, private message me and I'll tell you how to get them for 25% off, right? Those are the kinds of posts that you want to put on your social media that will gain attraction and get people to engage with you as you share, okay? Hey, Bert, can you just type in real quick again if you can hear me, just so I know? Because for some reason, again, okay, good. Thank you, honey. Okay, here's another little, you know, photo that I took and created, and I use Canva. As you guys know, canva.com is a great place to add words to your photos. And then another thing you want to do on Facebook specifically is promote people. If you bring in a new team member, say, I am so thrilled to be partnered with Bert Stead. I can't wait to be working with him. He's awesome. You know, be excited. Another motorcycle enthusiast, another person who wants to help make the world a better place. It's awesome to partner with like-minded people. Congratulate somebody on their success as they gain a new rank or lose a pound or lower their blood pressure or whatever it might be. Share a testimonial. Testimonials are a huge way to gain intrigue and interest. Comment. Okay, now here's the deal, guys. It's not just all about what we post on our social media pages, on our Facebook, but it's also about how we personally engage with people on Facebook. So as you're scrolling through, If something catches your eye, comment on it. Take time to comment. Give an encouraging word to somebody. Those things make a difference. I know Veronica is a genius at this. She used to say, you know, we've had conversations. She's like, oh, I hate Facebook. It's such a time suck, and I'll spend hours on it just scrolling through and reading people's posts. And I said, well, stop it. If you're going to spend hours on Facebook, you better be engaging with people. That's what it's there for. It's there to have conversations about life, about community, about your kids and your grandkids and things you're excited about. So as you're scrolling through and you read somebody's post, take the time to comment on it. Because what happens is, do you guys notice when people comment on your posts? Do you remember that? If somebody comments on something once, you know, once every couple of days, they go and they like something or they comment on it, I know I remember. And then when that person then sends me a private message, it's more impactful, makes a difference, means something, and I'll give them the time of day. So you definitely, there's a difference between activity and productivity. And it is super, super simple and easy to be active and waste a lot of time on social media. We have all experienced that, right? But productivity is a simple comment on a post. It's engaging in a conversation on Facebook. It's sending somebody a thoughtful quote of encouraging words that day. Hey, I was thinking about you. You know, post it on their timeline. And then videos. I'm going to talk a lot about videos because they are extremely powerful, and you do not have to have your face on video, but the more you do, the more powerful it is. So first I want to make sure you're not seeing my face. Okay, good. I think this is still working. So, you know, I love promoting people. I love sharing success stories. I can't wait for us to get the smoothies again, because I know how great they've been for people like Demi, people like Susan, who had kind of a hard time with the oatmeal. Because people, it seems that people who have already a challenge with their immune system and are dealing with maybe some chronic illnesses, the smoothies are really making a difference in their lives. And even people who are working out every day. I have a girlfriend in Tennessee who owns a day spa, and she's very active. She has a personal trainer. She's working out all the time, young, fit, active, and she started with the smoothies, and she went through a cleanse for a whole week. She was like, wow, Danny, is this normal? Should this be just going right through me? And because she wasn't on multiple medications, and, you know, in that situation, I said, just stick with it and let's see what happens. And sure enough, after about 6 days, she started regulating. And for that next 3 weeks, she said she was amazed. I mean, she did not expect to feel as good as she felt, to be sleeping as well as she was, to have the clarity all day long and the energy she needed to run her day spa all day. And now she's got like a list of 30 people who want to order the smoothies when they come out. Why? Not because she's telling them all about 43 essential nutrients and how vitamin D and vitamin K and all the amino acids. No, because she's sharing her own personal testimonial and her story about how great she feels. So you can do that same thing on Facebook. You can do that same thing through a video. You can do that same thing through text on Facebook with a photo. You can do it with a video. You can. It's so powerful. Share testimonials. If you don't have a testimonial or, you know, something to share like that, go to the Power of 43 testimonials and share one of the testimonials from there. I was able to do that about a couple of weeks ago. I'm sorry, guys, I can't remember the person's name that this is. I should know this, but I can't remember. She shared on the Power of 43 testimonials her, you know, her swollen feet before, when she stopped eating Yevo, and then 2 days after starting to eat Yevo. And I got 2 customers off that one post. Was that my personal testimonial? No. All I did was go to Power 43 Testimonials, click on share, shared it to my timeline, and said, I love the power of nutrition. This is so awesome to have somebody's life improved simply by eating right. And I had 2 people immediately private message me and say, oh my gosh, you had me at the swollen feet. Literally, that was the message. You had me at the swollen feet. Because why? Because they struggle with swollen feet as well, lymphedema, something like that. And they know how painful it is. And as soon as they saw that, they were like, oh my gosh, if this could do that for me, I'm willing to try it. Right? So share testimonials. Pictures, again, imagery. This is Jerry Citarella. He was able to get down 5.5% body fat in 60 days. And working out and eating right, but the only thing he changed other than his regular regimen was he got rid of all of his other supplements, and all he did was eat the YAVO meals, the 43 essential nutrients. That's what he considered his supplements, his protein and his amino acids, like most bodybuilders use. I mean, these are amazing results, amazing how the body functions at a much higher level when it's given all the nutrition it needs. So share testimonials, share photo testimonials anytime you can. Share a video testimonial and make it all that much more powerful. And then private message people. I private message people 3, 5, 10 people a day sometimes. If I'm really on a roll, I'll take a half an hour and I'll private message 30 people, 1 person a minute, just to connect with them. And it could be a message like, hey, I've been thinking about you. You know, I saw your comment or your like on something that I posted, and I thought I'd drop you a message. When would you have time to catch up and chat for a few minutes? Private message, start a conversation. Take it offline as quickly as possible. And sometimes I'm, you know, private messaging somebody who I haven't private messaged, I haven't talked to in years, and I might say something like, hey, I realize this is totally out of the blue, and I hope all's well with you, but I know you live in Texas, and it's a super important market for my business and our expansion, and it may not be for you, but you may know somebody that could be interested. Either way, I'd love to tell you what we're looking for in hopes that you might know someone. Can you shoot me your cell phone? I hope you can help me. Love to chat, if nothing else. 10 to 15 minutes is all I need. I'm sure that's all you have. And now personalize the you know, hey, I'm sure that's all you have because I know you're busy with your gorgeous son. Congratulations. Somebody just had a new baby, or I know you're busy with football, or, you know, school's back in session, so maybe life's just getting a little back to a little chaotic normalcy, if there is such a thing. And then I'll say thanks. I'll drop you another message if I don't hear back from you within the next couple of days, right? And then there might be somebody that I private message I don't really know. We may be friends on Facebook, but we've never even spoken or messaged each other at all, but we're friends because we both are in network marketing, and they friended me or I friended them at one point, and we never really connected, and I might friend them because I see a post that they put, and I'm like, oh yeah, that, you know, it just makes me think about them. And I might say, hey, I see that we both have a passion for networking. How long have you been with XYZ company? Again, guys, it's all about engaging and starting a conversation. This is the process. This is part of prospecting. And if we're not willing to prospect, we shouldn't be a networker, because we're never going to get where we want to go if we don't prospect, if we don't reach out and touch someone, reach out and make a connection. So you do this 10 times a day, regardless of who messages you back. Who cares? It's not about that. It's about those people who are open and looking. And the only way you find them is by asking. Okay? So this is one way to find people who may be open and looking. You have to start the conversation and engage with them. Private messaging, commenting on their Facebook posts, using the imagery to have them reach out to you, using testimonials to have them reach out and private message you and say, hey, I saw that. That's awesome. Who is that person? I've been lifting weights forever. I would love to cut 5.5% body fat in 2 months. Okay? Now, there are some powerful platforms that you guys might want to try. Ross Pierce introduced me to one called Periscope, or no, Demi introduced me to Periscope back when we were at Ignite in San Diego. And then Ross introduced me to one called Blab. And Demi, Blab is like Periscope on steroids. Okay, girl, you're going to love it. You're going to love it or you're going to hate it. It's one of those kind of platforms. What Periscope is it's a live streaming video where you can share your message to everybody at the click of a button on your video, on your camera. It's gaining a lot of attraction, guys. It's a great way to share your message. It's a great way to practice and get engagement. But then Blab is actually like you can have 4 people all having a conversation on video together. And it's very interesting. I've only done it once. It's a little addictive because it's pretty darn fun. And wow, what a great way to meet people, like really meet people. It's like using Skype to do meetings. You know, you're right there in each other's cameras and in your phones, you know, having a real live conversation. So these can be really powerful. And then another platform, or another forum, I should say, is going to Network Marketing Pro. And we should all be going there once or twice a week anyway and listening to Eric Worre's 3 to 5 minute videos or getting his $1 Million Earner training videos that are all free. They're great messages to keep each and every one of us engaged and on track in this business. But don't just watch don't just watch, guys. That's activity. Productivity is leave a comment. Watch something and comment on it. Leave a comment about what you gained from it, right? Or maybe another point that wasn't brought up in the video that you can add to it. Do the same thing on YouTube. Do the same thing on Facebook. Do the same thing on blog posts if you find yourself reading an article about health and wellness or business or marketing or money or anything. If you're reading it, if you're scrolling through, if you're doing those things, that's activity, and that's great. But if you leave a comment and you engage, your comment sticks. Other people will read it, and you could literally gain a new business partner because they read a comment on the bottom of an Eric Worre Network Marketing Pro video that they respected and admired and wanted to get to know you more. Okay? So from now on, if you're online reading something, I fully expect that you're also going to be commenting and leaving your footprint there. Okay? These are very powerful. They work, and business partners and customers have come from it, and you know, you'll start seeing the fruits of that labor. But you'll only see the fruit if you leave the footprint. MLM.com is another place. It's a forum for network marketers. Great place to go engage and leave your own comments on threads, to make your own posts and start a conversation. Just go do it. Start practicing. Best way is to just go do it. Go to Network Marketing Pro. Decide, okay, once every other day, part of my 15 minutes on social media is going to be watching a Network Marketing Pro video and leaving a comment on it. You do that regularly, and you will find out that people will be friending you and reaching out to you left, right, and center, because if you do it consistently over time, you will gain a following from it. It's just crazy, but it works, and it's awesome. Okay, and then of course other forums. If you're into cooking, if you're into parenting, if you're into health and wellness or business, these are all you have to do is go onto Google and type in cooking forums or parenting forums or health and wellness groups and forums. There's lots of them on all over the world, anywhere. And then on Facebook too, you can type those same keywords in on Facebook and find cooking groups on Facebook and parenting groups on Facebook, and we all belong to at least one network marketing group on Facebook, like Team Vision, right? That's just one group, but there's groups for every kind of company. There's groups for general network marketing. So going out there and engaging on those groups, and not being that first slideshow where it's like, hey, buy my stuff, hey, join my company, but actually engaging with people, answering questions, leaving comments and feedback. Those are the things that will get people attracted to you and wanting to be partnering with you in your business. Okay, so now I want to talk about one of the most powerful ways that I and many other marketers have been able to attract a lot of business, create a lot of relationships with people before we even meet them in person or meet them over the phone, and that is through video. And studies show that 1 minute of video is equal to 1.8 million words. Okay? The value of a 1 minute video is equal to 1.8 million written words. Now, 1.8 million written words is going to take all of us a really long time to write, and most people on the planet are not going to want to read it. They're going to want to watch the 1 minute movie, because we all have ADHD when it comes to content, right? We want to watch the movie. We don't want to read the book. So video is extremely powerful. Right now, around 57% of internet traffic is on video. Okay? So that's 4 times as much web browsing and email browsing. So 4 times more people are watching video and taking in the content that they're watching, their information via video, than they are browsing online and reading emails. 4 times more right now. In 2017, it's predicted that it'll be as much as 69%. In 2018, almost 80%. So does that help? It sure helped me understand why video is so important, why video can go viral and get so much more engagement than words. So we have photography and we have videography, and neither one of them have to be perfect. Just be real, because that will also get people to engage with you. And if you don't like to have your face on video, just record an audio and put a picture on it, guys. It does, again, just go for it. When you have a new team member on the team, this is one of the funnest things to do. As soon as they get their order, we want to see pictures of the box unopened, pictures of the box opened. We want to see them ripping off the top of that Gabo oatmeal or that smoothie or that potatoes or frijoles, and digging into the package, and we want to catch it all on video if we can, or we want to catch it all on photos. They should be posting that. I'm so excited. Finally got my business in a box. I'm ready to go. This is awesome. I'm going to help change the world with nutrient-dense foods. I mean, just things like that, and show the photos. It can be very powerful. What can you do with video marketing? Share testimonial. Have your team members share testimonials. Have your customers share a testimonial. Have somebody who's never tried it before be on video when they do taste it and give you their honest opinion about, does it taste good? Do you think that's something you could eat every day to get all your nutrition? Share recipes. What a great way. I could totally see Veronica making her potato paninis on video and sharing it with the world, right? How cool would that be? How-to videos. You learn something new, share how to do it with other people. So that there's lots of people who want to know the same thing. They're looking it up on Google, on YouTube, trying to figure out how to do something. It could be how to use Canva. You know, any little tool. Doesn't have to be company specific, but it could be. It could be how to get into your back office. It could be how to leverage a comp plan. Team training. That's what this is. It's a video team training. Great way to leverage video, and these are always recorded and they're always available on YouTube afterwards, so other people can enjoy them, and they're viral and they go on forever. Product training, same thing. What is the 43 essential nutrients? Why is it so important? How do you make the frijoles? How do you make your oatmeal so it's not crunchy, or if you like it more chewy, how do you do it that way? I mean, there's so many different things you could do. Comp plan training, and then reviews, product reviews, comp plan reviews, company reviews. Viral video marketing, it's just awesome, and it's such a great tool to use to spread your message. And more than anything, the reason why it's so impactful is because people start to feel like they know you, and that's really cool. starts building the relationship before you even meet them. And I think that Demi might have a new team member because she's using video marketing, and they've been following her and watching all of her videos on YouTube and called her, and they're ready to enroll and become a team member on her team. So again, just an example of how it can work. So here's a few little tips before we go. All of this works. It's all very effective, helps to build the business. It's all attraction marketing. Most of these tips that we shared tonight will be things that'll help people reach out to you and want to know more about your business. Instead of you reaching out to them, unless you use the private messaging, which I highly advise that you do both. But you want to, as you're out there and you're leaving your footprint on Network Marketing Pro, you're commenting on MLM.com, you watch a YouTube video and you leave a comment, whatever it might be, always keep in mind, when those people like what you have to say and they want to go find you, what does your profile look like? Is it portraying your message? Is it inviting? Do you have a nice smiley photo? Those kinds of things, they matter. So you want to update your profile, and then every single day, what I would recommend is pick one social media place that you hang out on already, you feel comfortable on, and focus on it for 15 minutes a day for the next 30 days. Don't try to learn something new. If you don't do Pinterest, don't try to learn Pinterest. Just if all you do is Facebook and you're familiar with that, or that's the one you're most familiar with, then focus on Facebook. Focus on engaging and networking on Facebook through different groups and just going and commenting more on people's posts and things like that. As you scroll through and are already spending time on it, engage. And then use that social media, if it's Facebook or LinkedIn or whatever, to find people in your target market and start liking, start engaging in those groups. So for example, if you guys all know I love whitewater rafting. If I wanted to engage in a group on Facebook that was about whitewater rafting, I would just get in there and start sharing how, we just floated the Deschutes for the first time and it was awesome. The worst part about it was super windy, so we were constantly fighting the dirt. Something like that. I mean, it's a great way for people to engage. And we already all have something in common, so everybody feels like they know a little bit about each other. And it could be anything. It could be Bert with motorcycling. It could be, just anything like that. You just moved to Florida. Demi, there might be a Facebook group for people who live in your area. Who knows? Parents. I look at meetup.com. Great way to get out there and start networking in new social circles. And of course, you guys know, it's all about real relationships, which take time. Real relationships, we all know that, right? They take time, energy, and effort. But boy, are they worth it. Because in this business, people follow people. In everything in life, people follow people. We fall in love with each other. We follow each other. No matter how wonderful a product may be. We may keep buying it forever, but we follow each other. And all of these strategies I share in the ebook, which most of you have, it's free. Go to netwalkermarketing.com and just opt in and you'll get the Lead Generation on a Shoestring Budget ebook. If you want to get a little bit more information, there's 45 different strategies. Tonight we talked about maybe 5 in that ebook. But seriously, guys, just implementing a couple of them can be extremely powerful for your business. And then I wanted to let you guys know that in an hour, I think, hold on a minute, I have to see if Madison confirmed. There's an update about Korea because Yevo will be launching in Korea very soon. I don't know what we're going to hear on the call, but it is in an hour, I think. Like I said, Madison hasn't confirmed, but pretty sure. And we'll get more updates on Korea. Sean is flying over there next week. So that's how soon things are happening. So if you have any connections in Korea, know anybody there, Sean will be on the ground in Seoul, and we want to plug him in and get him meeting as many people as we can. We also have the ability to set up meetings with Stuart in Japan, not this next week, but the following week. So like I think it's the 14th or the 17th through the 21st. He'll be doing meetings with people in Japan if we have any connections there. So the best thing to do, guys, just for us to coordinate all this is just get back to me if you have any Korean or Japanese connections in those areas. And then I also wanted to point out that on Yaevo calendar, there's actually an event in Japan, and it is on the calendar. I believe it's on the 19th of September. But definitely use YaevoCalendar.com, because I know Gina right now is in Texas. She's going to be in New York, Bridget, next week. That's on the calendar as well. There's some things going on in Florida and California. And then, of course, I have to talk about, ta-da, our Leadership Summit, which I know all of you know about. And if you can make it to Reno, Jack and I and Bert and everybody would love to spend time. Sandy, I know she'll be there too. Love to spend time together, really collaborating, really becoming a strong team of leaders together. That's what I'm most looking forward to getting out of this opportunity to hang out with you guys. Of course, you know, any opportunity to listen to Chip for 3 hours, I think is a fabulous opportunity, but ultimately the team camaraderie and the family that is going to be solidified in this Leadership Summit is going to be awesome. And we have seating for 25. I want to implore everybody who knows anybody in the Reno, Nevada, Tahoe, California, whatever area, invite, because from 11 to 2, we're doing a tour, a luncheon, and a Q&A session. Chef Shaka is going to cook us lunch. Chip's going to give us an hour of his time for Q&A, and that is open to anybody to attend. So if there's anybody in the area that you want to invite, we will absolutely welcome them with open arms, serve them lunch, have a good time, get some questions answered, and they can really take a look under the hood and see what Yaevo's all about. So certainly get them invited and let me know. Let's do some 3-way calls. I'll help you invite and promote. I'd love to see 50 people at the luncheon. And then we'll be upstairs in the training room from about 2 to 5 going through prospecting and just leadership things, how to maximize the comp plan, ideas on building your business in your local areas, and then, you know, outside of your local areas, where do you know people, how to connect with them. We'll be doing calls, live calls, and really building the business. This is an opportunity for all of us to get together and help each other build our businesses. So that's on the 24th of September, coming right up. If you're planning on coming, make sure you email me or message me on Facebook, because to get the discount information for the hotel, to get a decent rate, I think it ends up being about $80 a night. And yeah, it does. It's about $80 a night, not too bad. So beautiful rooms, and we're going to do dinner on Thursday evening as a team and hang out after the training for those people who can. And we just look forward to seeing everybody there. So Madison did just confirm, guys, that, let me make, oh shoot, here's my face again. What happened? Hi, Demi. Hey, Bert. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I'm kicked out again to be able to share my screen, but that's okay because it's going to all work out. So there is a team call, though. Hold on, I'm going to get that information for you guys. There is a team call at 9 p.m. Mountain, so right here in about what is that? No, wait, hold on. Yeah, 9 Mountain. So in about an hour and 15 minutes for those people who want to get on it. It's kind of late Eastern time. It's 11 Eastern time. But it's all about Korea, and it's the update. So here's I hope you guys can all see this. That's the phone number. It's 712-775-7035, and the PIN is 353783#. And that is just our usual teamwork call that we call in every Tuesday night. It's the exact same number, but it's going to be all about Korean updates for Yaevo, and Sean going over there and what we can do to make sure, you know, if we have any connections, that he gets to meet with them. So building international business. This is pretty exciting. Things are all gelling. I mean, Mexico's on board. I know they had a great launch. Japan is on board. Korea's coming on. And it's perfect timing that we're all getting together and really launching our business. So I wish I could, I don't know, if you guys have questions, I don't know. Ultimately, a few things I wanted to show you that I just learned the other day, or was reminded of, is, let's see, I'm going to my friends. I hope you guys, let me make sure you can see my screen and not my face. I don't know if I'll be able to do this or not. Yeah, let's see. I don't know if it's going to work out. Darn it. Okay. Do you guys, what are you guys seeing right now? Are you seeing my Facebook screen? Hopefully.
Yes.
You were? Were you seeing Facebook, Jimmy? I saw your thumbs up.
I was.
Facebook? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm going for it. Sorry, I have to switch back and forth on that screen or I don't know what you guys are seeing. Okay, so Facebook screen. So I clicked on my friends. So this is something that could be really effective to help find friends in a specific area. So you click on Find Friends. Reno, for example. And over here you have Search for Friends, and you can pick a name, you can pick a hometown, a current city. So I'm going to pick a current city. I'm going to type in Reno, Nevada, and click on it. Okay? And then what it does, I mean, I could get so specific to the college and their employer and all that if I wanted to, but I'm just going to be generic and I'm going to say Reno, Nevada. What it does is it pulls from the feed from friends of friends that I know that I'm connected to who live in Reno as their current city. And it'll give me people that I may know that live in Reno. And then what I can do is I can go obviously friend them and start a conversation. Now I'm not going to say, hey, have you heard about Yaevo? You're in Reno and their manufacturing facility is there and you should come meet me. No, I'm just going to friend them and say, hey, for example, let me find someone. Nicholas Blastion. Not saying his name right, I'm sure, but he's a mutual friend of mine and Willie Roberts, a friend of mine, William Roberts. So I might friend Nicholas, and when he accepts my friend request, I'm going to private message him and say, hey, Nicholas, I friended you because I see that we're both friends with William. How do you know William? Right? Start a conversation. Okay? So these are different ways to find people in specific areas where there may be meetings happening for Yaevo, or even in your own area. If you're brand new to that area, find people that you know that know people that you know, and then connect with them. Right here, Lindsay Schultz, another friend of mine. I might, friend Carly, and when she accepts my friend request, I'm going to say the same thing. Hey, Carly, it's so nice to meet you. I friended you because we're both friends with Lindsay. How's it the two of you know each other? And just start a conversation with that person, which eventually could lead to an opportunity for me to invite Lindsay to meet me. I'll be there. I'll just, I'm going to be in Reno on the 24th, a meeting with our company at our manufacturing facility. We're having an open lunch. I'd love to meet. Love to invite you. So that is one way, and all I did was I clicked on my friends from my own Facebook page. Click on your friends, and then find friends, and then type in the name of the town that you're searching for friends in. And then start a conversation. Friend them and start a conversation. Okay, guys? So that's one tip that you can use to go and find specific friends in your area or in a specific area. So I hope that helps you guys. I hope you could see Facebook. I don't know. You couldn't? Oh, no. Darn. Okay, well, anyway, hopefully you got what I was saying. And hugs to all of you for sticking it out. And our next webinar, I will figure out when it's going to be. I will let you all know. I will make sure you get the link in time. and it'll be a lot smoother than this one for sure. We're not going to give up. We're persisting through, right? So hugs to you all. Thank you for being here tonight. And go connect on Facebook. Go connect on some social media site and meet a new friend. All right, guys. Have a great night.